it's in the shape of a human body, and it's on his back. And there's different levels, different degrees, different fires of torment.
How does someone enter hell?
Through a gateway. There's gateways called tunnels. Like. They're kind of like tunnels or tornadoes, and they spin around and back again in the atmosphere. And they're hooked to the earth. And they call them tunnels, but Jesus calls them gateways to hell. And that's when they die and they've rejected God. They actually descend down this gateway into hell.
Okay, now back to that original question I asked you about what it feels like to be in hell as a person that is separated from God.
Well, it was on about the 20th night, and the Lord told me, he said, you may not see me, but I'm here. He said, there's something you have to go through for this revelation, because you've got to know that you know that you know that this is real, like John the Revelator, he said. And when he said that, he was gone. I couldn't see him. And an evil presence, an evil demon, they came over and they touched me, and they said, your Jesus has left you. And when they did, it was like 1,000,000 razor blades went through my body. And I was in the spirit form. But I had all my senses, you know, and my body was at home on the bed. And I understood everything. I understood why people were in hell, the moans and the screams of the dead. And then another demon came up, and they said, we're going to put you in this compartment, and Jesus has left you. And they were laughing and mocking. And I was put in an area where the fire was racing towards my feet in a jail cell, and Sid, it burned. I could actually feel it burning me, and I was in the spirit. And it was burning my legs, and it was burning up my legs. I was screaming and screaming. And I said, Jesus, where are you? And I began to quote the word of the Lord. And as I did that, the demons would scream, and they would back up. And I'd say, the blood of Jesus, I'm redeemed, I'm saved, what am I doing here? Because it was like I was a lost sinner. It really was. And then,
now, from what you've told me, you were able to feel
Oh,
pain.
yeah. Oh, my goodness, yes.
What were you able to smell?
The smell of stench of sewers, smell of burning rotten flesh. The air was so thin you could hardly breathe. And the awful part is the cries of the dead. The moans and the groans of the regret because they missed Jesus. And demons remind them that they could have had Jesus. They could have been born again and been saved from eternity damnation.
Could you tell me one person you spoke with there and what they said? Or that Jesus spoke with and what they said?
Jesus spoke to many, but the main one that really was coming to mind was a woman, okay? She